I like to place an order. Yeah. Hey, let me get a chicken box and a half and half. All right, good looking out. Tinted window screaming after law out my mouth. I'm switching lanes from up north to down south. Now everybody trying to figure how I put it down. I took my show on the road straight out of town. Pee-wee is my nigga, so you know I brought some crooks with me. 1998, they tried to throw the book at me. Tell me what you see every time you take a look at me. A straight P, I only be where the hookers be. A old head, but still can pull any fly chick. One thing's for sure, you never see me ride a nigga dick. I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. NAZIYAH Harris, the evangelist, exposes the grandma. Now, salute to the chat. Salute to all of my moderators. Salute to the replay gang. And a big shout out to all of the members of the Rock Squad. If you are in green, you are a member of the Rock Squad. And of course, my moderators. But I wanted to do something for my members. I mean, you all purchase memberships to the platform. So I'm giving my members, only the members will be able to leave comments on the live. Now, of course, those that are on the replay gang, you'll be able to leave comments. But if you're watching, you won't be able to leave any comments in the chat unless you have a membership. Moderators, drop the membership link. And if anyone would like to get a membership so you'll be able to leave a comment in the chat, grab a membership from one of my moderators when they drop the link. Now, the evangelist, he said some things that caught my attention. All right. Now, when we listen to the evangelist, right, the evangelist is always stressing. He's always stressing to us that we're not listening to comprehend, right? He says, you all hear what you want to hear. You're listening, but you're not comprehending on what I've been saying. Appreciate you becoming a member, Jay Bryant. Now, so I said, okay. Now, I've covered cases like this before where I had to backtrack and I had to take my personal feelings out of it. And also I had to remove what I thought that I knew, right? So I said, all right, let's do this with the evangelist. Now, he came from Miss Annette and he said some things about Miss Annette. And he's been saying these things since the first time he pulled up on Miss Parker's platform with Miss Parker and Talk with Prince. Now, we're going to listen to him and we're going to chop it up. I know there's still many of you all that don't want to believe anything that he says. But one thing that I've learned when covering these cases, pay attention to those that are speaking out about the case. Even though you might not like the person, even though the person might irritate you, but you always have to pay attention to what the person or persons are saying about the case, because the evangelist has been around the family, right? He's been around the family. Now, we can sit up here and feel like, Shank, he's lying. And that may be the case. But what if he isn't lying? What if he's telling the truth? Now,
Another thing that I need to say to you, Kenneth, now, you're so quick to talk about you being dragged in the NAZIYAH Harris case, correct? But what about when you drag the other Kenneth into this case, Darnell? Y'all remember? For those that don't remember, but let me put his picture up here. Now, Kenneth, remember, because you was called out for a possibility of you being the 40-year-old autistic guy that inappropriately touched NAZIYAH. Now, we got that off of Mark D, right? That's how you came into play. I asked the question, is this the 40-year-old autistic guy that inappropriately touched NAZIYAH? That's how you got pulled into the case. Now, when you came on that podcast, Miss Parker podcast, you pointed the finger at Darnell. Yes or no? How many of y'all remember that? So I don't want to hear nothing about somebody pull you into this case when you pulled somebody into this case. I'm sure there's a biblical scripture that can back that up. You know, you always talking about the Bible says this, the Bible says that, right? But let me guess, it's okay for you to pull somebody into the case, but can't nobody pull you into the case. And I don't want to hear nothing about you did not pull Darnell into this case. Nobody knew nothing about Darnell. I didn't know nothing about Darnell. You pulled him into the case. All right. Let me get to my chat. Yup. He sure did drag Darnell in it. I see you, Mini-Me. Yep, he said it. He loves to cherry pick the Bible. He loves to cherry pick that Bible. Now, I had to stop him when he tried to say that the Bible don't condemn the LGBT community. Look, it's right there. So, appreciate this super sticker, Deborah. I think I got a couple more. Appreciate the super sticker, Shay. All right, y'all. So, let's tap back in to the evangelist. He had a lot to say about Annette. I don't know what Bible he's reading. Who knows? Who knows what Bible he's reading? Because I got my Bible right here. I have a Bible in every room in my house. And I'm not even a Bible toting guy. I'll refer to some scriptures here and there, but you're the one that's supposed to be the evangelist. You're supposed to always have the good book next to you. You shouldn't have to fumble and what he say on the demonstration, he got to get the paper or he got to Google something, but that's neither here nor there. Is the thumbnail for me. All right, y'all, let's tap into the evangelist, y'all.
They said about Jarvis, which I don't believe that. Not that I know him, not that I'm on his side because I don't know who he is, but I just believe that he was used as a scapegoat. But if it is true, then Shannon ought to be the most quiet person in the house, wouldn't you say? Because at the end of the day, she's the one that invited Jarvis in. She's the one that had kids by this pedophile. She's the one that brought him in the house around her nieces and nephews. So she ought to be the most hush-hush person. She ought to be walking on eggshells instead of yelling and blocking and carrying on with people. But yes, what I am saying to you is that I do believe, emphatically believe, that Tavarius Harris knows where his sister NAZIYAH is.
And for those that missed my previous demonstration, according to the evangelist, Annette told him, the grandma told him that NAZIYAH called Vari after she was reported missing. And this is according to the evangelist. Now he's getting ready to expose the grandma.
I believe emphatically that I think they're still talking. But I mean, I still believe that Jarvis was used as a scapegoat because of his record.
And that's what I've been meaning to ask. Thank you for reminding me, Capricorn Chronicles. Why didn't you call the police, Kenneth? Now, you supposed to be this God-fearing man. You supposed to be so righteous, right? You supposed to be all about the truth and the Lord Jesus Christ. All of this that you know, why haven't you contacted the police? Why isn't you a witness for the state of Michigan? You mind speaking on that, Kenneth? Appreciate the membership, Sin Go Getter. All of this truth that you know, all the things that then came across you, why haven't you took any of this information to the police? Why haven't you took the information that you just dropped that NAZIYAH is alive? Why haven't you? To me, that's a bombshell, right? Y'all leave me alone. I got y'all. Look, people hit me up on Instagram. Let me see who this is on my Instagram. There's some folks mad at Shank Rock, y'all. Who is this on my Instagram? They say, Shank, with your funky ass, I guess I'm not a member. All that cussing and riding, a ninja dude, man, Shank, you ain't right. This is Eartha funky ass. Shout out to Eartha. Eartha mad about that. Grab a membership, Eartha. I have to do something for my members. I know it's a lot of y'all calling me a bunch of funky asses, shanking his funky ass, gonna make the goddamn live only for members. He know he could just make it for everybody. I know I'm all kind of funky asses. Let me get to this, y'all. Y'all leave me alone. Yeah, they coming for me in the DM, members, because he really don't give a F. Appreciate the membership, Chen. I see you. Appreciate that, Chen. And will we see him on the stand? And will they find, they laughing in my DM. And will they find his testimony credible, or will he get up there and lie? Good point. Good point. Shank, I can't figure out why on your channel my name is Congo gets in Miss Parker it's cent dollars. I promise I am the same person. I promise. I don't know. So I know that's cent dollars. I don't know. I think I gotta go into my settings because a lot of people names are popping up. Now some people I know by their profile picture, but a lot of people names are different. So that's not on you, cent dollars. That's not on you. But let me get back to this fool. He not going to take it to the police because he knows if he go to the police, his dirt is going to come out as well. There you go, Deborah. So is that it, Kenneth? See, this the thing, and we've all seen people like the evangelist time and time and time again. If you live long enough, we've seen these plays. You know, folks come out and tell everybody else's dirt, but they forget to expose their dirt. They get to pointing fingers. Yeah, he this. Yeah, she that. But they never tell their part. Or this is the big thing that folks will do. They'll come and tell you what so-and-so said about you, but they'll never tell you what they said about you to so-and-so. Because I want to know, when so-and-so was talking about Shank Rock, what was you saying? But we seen people like the evangelist time and time and time over again. They got just as much dirt as the people that's under the microscope. Now, I know if Shannon came up on this panel, I know if Miss Annette came up on this panel, I know they would run Kenneth's report card down to us, and I can promise y'all, the evangelist report card is way worse than Miss Annette's and Shannon. But we're going to let you continue to give up the dirt on them, evangelist. But we just want you to know, your shit stink too, all right? But let's get back to the evangelist, y'all.
But if this is true, that Jarvis is the reason why NAZIYAH Harris is gone, then Shannon ought to be hushed. I mean, Shannon ought to be living, her mouth ought to be a prayer book. All that yelling and screaming that she doing, that ought not be so. She ought to be at a whole new level. Because of the podcast.
Here you go, y'all.
She went off because of the podcast.
Now that's why Shannon went off on him, because that's me in his chat asking him these questions, and I asked him, why did Shannon go off? Why did she get mad? And he's saying that Shannon got mad because he came on the podcast. But why? See, if you listen to him, it's like y'all say, he'll tell what he want to tell. He going to tell some facts. He's going to tell some things that are facts, but he's going to leave out some things. Now, he's right about Shannon being upset with him about coming on the podcast, but you left out, Kenneth, exactly why she got mad. She ain't just get mad at you because you came on the podcast. See, once again, we seen this play so many times. We done seen people like you all our lives, Kenneth. Now, tell us exactly why she got mad because you came on the podcast. So you want us to believe you came on the podcast and that's just why she got upset? No. She got upset because you came on the podcast and you was running your mouth. That's why she got mad at you. See, with Shannon and Miss Annette already under the microscope, he feels as though he can just say anything about them that make us be like, yeah, that's messed up, Shannon. She got mad at the evangelist for coming on the podcast. No. Shannon, stay down. Shannon, stay down. You innocent this time. You know what I mean? You innocent this time. But that's what he want us to believe. That, yeah, she got mad because I went on that podcast. Nah, Ninja. Nah. Because you went on Miss Parker podcast and you was telling Miss Parker and talk with Prince, you was just running your mouth. You was dragging Shannon and Miss Annette in them. That's what you was doing. I see you, Queen Nana. I see you. The evangelist don't want his skeletons to fall out the closet. And that's the real reason why you won't come on my panel. That's the real reason why you won't come on my panel, because you're too scared. You are afraid. You ain't afraid of me. Let me put that out there, because like you said, you ain't scared of nothing on two legs. You're not afraid of Shank, but you are afraid of what I might ask you. Facts. He looked like he funky, Shank, but I hear him trying to tell without telling. Facts. I don't trust his ass for ish. Facts.
Hold on, let me see. I can show y'all. Because even though she blocked me, don't mean that I can't recoup the tag. Let me show y'all. And I'm like, seriously? If I'm talking about Tavares, so I didn't know whether he was locked up or not, because I really stopped really caring about that, because I have a life that I have to live, and I can't live in two different states at the same time.
See what I'm saying? He stopped caring. Listen to yourself, Kenneth. These are your words. I stopped caring. But the last time, if I remember, you cared about them kids. You got an insurance policy that you was leaving for Vari and NAZIYAH. You just don't withdraw your feelings for kids overnight. Now, I can understand, for adults, and you may have been in a relationship, but you mean to tell me you could just withdraw your love for some kids that you know the predicament that they are in? You know that Vari and NAZIYAH didn't have nobody. So just like that, you stop caring about them, but you want us to believe that you are this man of God. You want us to believe that you are so holy and filled with the Holy Spirit. I need you to do better, Kenneth. I really need you to do better. He's afraid to be put under the microscope. He talking in two truths, one lie. Then repeats. I see you, Jacqueline. Shank, he is scared of you. You a man. So you want to quote the scriptures, but you're not walking what you preach. You're not. Exposure is too real for everyone involved in this case. See, like I said, it's easy to push everything on Shannon and Miss Annette. They in the hot seat. They under the microscope. It's easy to push them under the microscope because they already under the microscope. He ain't going to come on here because he can't talk to men how he can talk to women. And that's facts. Because I'm not going to allow him to feed no BS. I will never disrespect them, no. Evangelist, I will never disrespect you. I will never call you out your name or none of that. But I won't let you feed me the BS that you can feed the women. And see, this is a big problem that males have this kind of problem. Some males feel comfortable with talking and telling their stories to a woman, to females, because they know the female is going to, feel a little sorry for him. You know, they know the female is not going to give them the hard, raw, uncut truth. Whereas though a man, now I'm going to feel his pain. I'm definitely going to feel his pain. And I'm going to be like, you know what? I feel you. You know what? I understand. But at the same time, now you got to move forward. You got to tighten up and you got to stand up and you got to be a man. That's what I was saying when I was making reference to him as far as stop always blaming his mom. And I don't mean no disrespect to you about your mom. So, but as men, we got to step up to the plate. And like I said, in this situation with Kenneth, the evangelist, you can't tell me that you did everything that your mom told you to do. You can't sit up here and tell me that you was an innocent little boy. You can't. I know that your mother did the best that she could do. I know she did the best that she could do. So stop trying to duck and dodge reality. Real talk. Stop trying to get away from who you are. Stand up. You know what I mean? And be a man. And stop with the BS. You keep saying, I got dragged into this. You got dragged in it for maybe being the 40-year-old autistic guy that inappropriately touched NAZIYAH. That's the only thing you got dragged in for. Okay, you came on Miss Parker's platform. You had your chance to speak. Look, I didn't do it. However, the other Kenneth is the one, and you dragged him in it. But you don't want to talk about that. I see you, Mel. You don't want to talk about you dragging Darnell in it, but you want to talk about people dragging you in it. That's not how you get down, Kenneth.
I ain't gonna try that. Let's see if I can find that.
Now he's going to speak on Miss Annette. And he's going to talk about the harsh conditions that NAZIYAH was in. See, and I got to say this. See, a lot of people failed, and this is to you, Kenneth. A lot of people failed NAZIYAH Harris. They did. A lot of people turned a blind eye. You was one of those people that turned a blind eye. You said it out your own mouth. You knew the treatment. You knew the conditions that NAZIYAH was living in, man. You knew. And you did nothing. You just said. You stopped caring because you was in another state. You said that. Not Shank Rock, not nobody else twisting your words. That's what you just said.
It's on the phone. I believe it's on the phone, and I'm talking to you from. Yes, it's on the phone, and I'm talking to you all on. So it's not coming up on this phone. I was going to try to show you the text message that was brought up. But the text message was really nasty. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, if allegedly, if this is true about Jarvis, then you would be the one at fault because you brought them in. But it still traces back to mama, because mama, you thought this was cute when Marquita came back pregnant by the security guard at the school she was attending.
See?
So mama, you're still at fault. Grandmama, you're still at fault.
We didn't know nothing about Marquita getting pregnant by a security guard at the school. Right? I didn't know nothing about that. We didn't know anything about Marquita getting pregnant at 18 years old by the security guard. You brought that to the table, Kenneth. That's why they came after you. You brought this to the table. You don't want to tell us about that though. See what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to point the finger at you at what you've been doing. But you want to point the finger at the podcast when the podcast is not. The podcast that I'm talking about is Miss Parker. Miss Parker did not bring you to the board. Talk with Prince did not bring you to the board. Shank Rock brought you to the board because somebody on my team sent your information to me and said, check out this dude right here. And when I went to your Facebook page, I seen the infamous video of the party that Jarvis was at, and Miss Annette was breaking her neck to get to Jarvis. You was recording the party. That's you recording it. So that's how you got brought to the table. That's how you got put on the board. So stop saying that the podcast, for the record, Miss Parker's podcast did not bring you to the board. Talk with Prince did not bring you to the board. You agreed to come on the podcast. They didn't force you to come on the podcast, Evangelist. You wanted to come on the podcast. And you could have easily said, you know what? No disrespect, Miss Parker, or Talk with Prince, but I want to go on Shank Rock's podcast. I have some things to clear up on Shank Rock's podcast. I'm just saying. I'm going to come to y'all members. I'm going to come to my members. Give me a minute, members. I'm going to come down there to y'all.
Because this example that you are allowing to play out is not conducive to good behavior. It's not conducive. It's just not good. So mama, grandmama, you're still at fault because you allowed this to go on without giving some type of reprimand behind it. If I had a daughter, I don't have no kids, but if I had a daughter and she came back to my house telling me that she is pregnant by the security guard, not only would she get her ass beat, but so would that security guard.
That's you talking about Miss Annette.
And the words that I would say to her is, I ain't raising no hoe. That would be my words.
Right?
Oh no, I ain't scared of nothing no too late. No, I don't take kindly to threats, and ain't nobody threatening me. her nasty conversation was that I was trying to get clout and all this kind of stuff. Clout for what?
All right. Now, I'm going to come to my chat. Answer me. We want to know, then why are you doing these videos if it's not for clout? What takes me back is that he said Shannon and Grandma should only be at fault, but he knew and participated in being around them, filming and joining in. Now it's a big deal. He needs to stop. Facts. That's facts, Shay. Why is he still flapping his gums? Why? Pot shouldn't talk about the skillet because they both cook. I know y'all get ready to roast them. I know y'all get ready to roast them. You should be, maybe go get saved too, sir, because you're the furthest thing from an evangelist. They get ready to roast them, y'all. What? Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny the evangelist. Because he's a witness for the defense.
I'm 41 motherfucking years old. I'm not trying to get no clout for nothing. I came speaking the truth. And I came with the understanding, listen to this. You cannot truly help a person until you are totally transparent. You cannot help nobody telling a lie. You have to be totally transparent in order to help somebody. Getting on the news crying, crocodile tears. I tried to, it won't come up on this phone. It won't come up on this one. I look for it. It's on the phone that I'm talking to you from now. But getting on the news, crying crocodile tears don't help if you're not being totally transparent. Yeah, I'm gonna look again, but I don't. It's not.
Go in on him, Candy. I said y'all could go in on him. Y'all could go in on him. Y'all could go in on him. Let me come back up here, y'all. I just don't like him. I just don't like him. He can't. I can't lie. He would be the pregnant teenage girl. Man, he got me itching again. Black, you know what, elbows. Latasha, I swear, bugs flying out of his nose. I will. I'm about to go in, Shank. I can't help it. This ninja is too much. You knew the truth, so you say, yet not going to the authorities with the truth makes you just as guilty, sir. And he got on a blessed t-shirt. OMG. This a fool. This a fool dude right here. When I tell y'all, this a fool dude. Nose, mouth, and ears just a big parasite. Hey, show better remember what he's saying, because if he gets caught on that witness stand stuttering and ish, it won't be good for him, not good at all. He knows that the world cares when they never did. A real snake. Pressure got him anxious, yo fail. Yes, now all of a sudden he don't care about Vari or NAZIYAH. Is he smoking?
Yeah, I'm gonna look again, but I don't. It's not.
Hold up. Y'all seen that? What was he blowing out of his nose? What, is he hitting a vape? Wait a minute, y'all. What the hell? Hold up. What the hell was he blowing out of his nose? Y'all get my likes up. Y'all hit the like button. I know y'all that's not members. I know y'all mad at Shank Rock Funky ass. But hit the like button for me. I'll make it up to y'all. Hit the like button and get my likes up. They mad at me, y'all, because I made it for members. I'm going to make it up to y'all tomorrow. All right, hit the like button. Yes. How he made sure he said NAZIYAH name in the beginning to let us know he can say it. Facts. A weed pen. He looked like Fat Albert. The voice and nose is extra irritating. Yes, sir. He want to detach himself from reality. He definitely hit a vape. He can't take them big bugs and roaches to court, contaminating them people building. I got all the lights on because he got me itching and looking around the room for it. Yeah, that devil smoking a vape. I hope he keep talking so he can talk himself right to jail with the rest of that demon family. Facts. Hey, Shank, rewind it. I missed the smoke. All right, give me a minute, Rockin' Robin. Give me a minute. Yeah, big perm. Yeah, big no perm is vaping. Lord have mercy. Watch this, y'all. Let me make sure I get it back. All right.
That I was trying to get clout and all this kind of stuff. Clout for what? I'm 41 motherfucking years old. I'm not trying to get no clout for nothing. I came speaking the truth. And I came with the understanding, listen to this. You cannot truly help a person until you are totally transparent. You cannot help nobody telling a lie. You have to be totally transparent in order to help somebody. Getting on the news crying, crocodile tears. I tried to, it won't come up on this phone. It won't come up on this one. I look for it. It's on the phone that I'm talking to you from now. But getting on the news, crying crocodile tears don't help if you're not being totally transparent.
See him. He hit the vape. Y'all see the smoke come out his nose. See, but why not hit the vape? See, come on, Kenny. So y'all see he went off camera to hit the vape, and then he came back. Yo, you is man, oh man. You ain't good at nothing. You might as well hit the vape in front of us. We saw the vape smoke coming out your nose. Lord have mercy. Miss Minnie, let's go. I'm older than he is. Candy, get your uncle Candy. Is Big Pen the name of the kid with the dirty blanket on Charlie Brown? He the furthest thing from God. I can't stand his funky ass. Bet he be like, they so jealous of me, it hurts being me. Big Bullwinkle liar. He told Miss Parker he was 36. Now he 41. Shaking my head. Wow. Yes, do he think he's sneaking? You was a problem child. You was a badass child. And that's why your ass was getting whippings, because your ass was stealing out of the cookie jar. Your ass would get out the bed and go down the steps and do all kind of devious shit. And that's why your mother whipped your ass. There it is right there. Your funky ass. Man, I'm weak. The chat was waiting to go in on his false prophet. He weird as hell. OMG, OMG. Man, Magilla Gorilla needs to go to the altar. That's why his ass all tongue-tied. Y'all got me weak. Over here. Woo-hoo. You know his sit-down air is real bad. I'm still trying to figure out his big ass sitting down. I'm asking for a friend. Lord have mercy. Candy, stop that, sis. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Where is his math? I met Annette's son at what, 28? But how he 41 then? I want some milk and cookies in my Bernie Mac voice. His head so small like Beetlejuice. I'm screaming. Jordy said I'm screaming. Nah, he really looking like a moldy dreadlock. Lord have mercy, y'all. I see. Oh man, everyone cry, Lord, Lord, don't mean it. Man, this dude right here, this look, man. Hey, everybody that's not members, hey y'all, members, I know they mad at Shank Rock right about now because they can't leave no comments in the chat. I know they gonna come for Shank Rock's funky ass on the replay gang. But make sure y'all be easy on me on the replay gang, all right? I had to do something for my members. I had to make my members feel special. Y'all got me crying. What is the point of hiding a vape anyway? Lord have mercy. Ooh, I can't breathe. Not the milk and cookies. People be holding their breath when he walk by. Hey, y'all, much love. I'm crying. You, now they laughing though. I can see clearly now. The vape smoke is gone. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna look again, but I don't. It's not.
This is a fool, right? Woo.
No, when Annette got on the news and all that crying and stuff, if you're not gonna be totally transparent, what was the point of the crying? You know, because there is some truth. I'm looking to see if I no, it's just not. It's not pulling up on here.
Boy, you a funny dude, Kenny. This dude.
No, I've never seen that.
Now, let me make sure we on the same page now. Oh man, yeah, I don't know where to begin. Now, see, here's my thing, all right? Now, if you vape, you vape. But why hide it? Dude, why did you hide you vaping? So now we know what he does when he go off camera. He hit the vape. Yo hit the vape. Then he came back and blew the smoke straight out of his nostrils. We seen the smoke. We seen it. I see you, Kenyatta. I hope he don't show up in my dream. Watching right before bedtime. Lord, please no. I hope he don't show up in my dreams either. Candy, he looks so dusty and musty. Yes, they did, Shank. Didn't cover her youth and innocence at all. Lord have mercy. Y'all ass just had a brain fart Tanya says your ass just had a brain fart talking. He trying to bring something up on the phone. Woo! Rocking, that would be a nightmare for real. Please don't come and visit me in my dreams, Kenny. This dude.
I can show you what they sent to me. That pulls up.
Lord have mercy.
And this is what I posted it on when I was doing my midnight prayer, but it's not. It's on this phone.
Appreciate the super chat, Queen Nene. I'm weak watching this, but having a good time.
It's on the phone I'm talking to you from now. Let me see. Try one more search.
He's a sinner, hypocritical. I gotta read these comments, y'all. I gotta read these comments. He's a sinner, hypocritical ass, a bed bug. Y'all making me crack up. This dude up here looking like, hey, is Fat Albert. This a nightmare. For real, for real. Freddy Krueger. Y'all wild in the chat.
Let me see.
The last time my baby seen him, she said, Mommy, is that stranger danger? Absolutely it is. I still want to know who the heck would lay down with him. Lord have mercy, y'all. Kenny. Appreciate the super sticker, Tanya. I see you know. Talking about transparency and hiding while smoking the vape. Yeah. What you got to say about that, Evangelist? Talking about transparency and hiding smoking the vape.
It's not coming through on this phone.
He couldn't even do that right. He talked too much. He need his ass whooped. I'm just saying. He was a badass kid.
Yeah, it's not coming through on here.
You could tell. Looking like a dirty marshmallow. Appreciate the super sticker, Rockin' Robin.
Yeah, that's what that was. That was just something in the post that she's missing. I found this out. Let me go back to the 9th. No, it wasn't the 9th. Yeah, it was the 9th. No, it wasn't. It was a week later. I found it out. I was in my apartment by then. I moved because I moved from Price Hill to Avondale, and I looked at my text messages and found that post showing on my news feeds on Facebook. This was sent January 24th. It's already on my Facebook. You just go back and get it. But yeah, they sent me that January 24th. And if you look on my TikTok under Prayer Warrior J Bass, you'll see it. And I was like, please tell me this is a joke. And it wasn't. because certain other friends that I know was calling me because they had also seen it on Facebook.
Oh, oh.
All you gotta do is go on the Facebook, you'll see it.
That's me asking him to send the screenshot messages. Y'all see, y'all members got me in trouble. My members getting me in trouble because I know they gonna come for me on the replay game. Shank, your funky ass ain't had a damn chat for everybody. Shank, you funky ass. I know I'm getting called all kind of funky asses. 331 watching too. I know I'm getting called all kind of funky asses. But once again, I had to do something for my members. I had to make my members feel so. Here they go.
No, it's on my. I know what you're talking about. It's on my Facebook because I was trying to help locate her. Because at first I thought it was a joke. I thought, because you know how they put stuff out on Facebook, like, and it'd be a joke or it'd be a lie. So I thought it was a joke at first. And the first thing I said, when I found out that it wasn't a joke, I said, wow, if it actually happened, what I said actually happened. That's the first thought that ran across my mind. And I called my auntie and I told her, I said, it didn't finally happen, auntie. I said, it didn't finally happen. That girl done got away.
What'd he say? Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? He said it done finally happened. That girl done got away. Once again, for those that believe NAZIYAH Harris is still alive, according to Kenneth, according to the Evangelist, she got away. She ran away. So we got a lot of homework to do. We got a lot of homework to do. We're going to backtrack. I want to go back over the evidence. But according to the Evangelist, y'all hearing it.
Yeah, I can't get it until I have to go off of this live, and I have to go to my messenger on this phone. Okay.
Now watch he make a video.
She told me I was on the panel trying to get cloud and all kind of stuff. I'm like,
there you go again.
What?
There you go again, y'all hitting the vape. Watch he find a scripture that's going to justify him hitting the vape. Watch. He love finding scriptures to justify what he do.
No, once I sit somewhere, I start nodding off and getting tired. Because
I told you. I told y'all. Tina says, drop the membership link with your funky ass. I told y'all I'm getting called all kind of funky asses for making this for members only. There go the membership link right there, Tina. I know. I'm getting DMs on TikTok. I'm getting DMs on Facebook, Instagram. You know that's messed up, right, Shank? Somebody sent me a picture of Bill Duke. Remember Minister Society? And Bill Duke told Kane, you know you done effed up, right? Somebody sent me that and said, you know your funky ass done messed up, right? If you would like to be able to leave a comment in the chat, just purchase a membership. I see you, Trelane. Appreciate the super chat, Trelane. The hamburger knows more than he says, but he's too much of a coward to tell the truth. You right, Trelane. You right. Or if y'all don't want to purchase a membership, just grab a super chat with y'all funky asses. Leave Shank Rock funky ass alone. You right, Trelane. You right.
I had a very bad fall. I injured my spine and I injured my legs where I'm not hardly able to walk without the assistance of a cane.
Appreciate the super sticker, Jordy.
No, it's actually much like a candy type of thing. No, it's not that. No. That what you're talking about would cost money, stuff that I don't have at the moment. But yeah, I injured my spine badly, so I'm not able to walk. So for me to do what people are saying that I did, that would be totally ludicrous because you got to be able to move.
Once again, Kenneth, appreciate the super sticker, Keisha. Once again, Kenneth, nobody accused you of kidnapping NAZIYAH. Nobody accused you of unaliving NAZIYAH. You was a possibility of being the 40-year-old autistic guy years ago that inappropriately touched NAZIYAH. That's it. That's the only thing your name was brought up in. Appreciate the super sticker, Candy.
To do that. And my back, I injured it really badly, and for a whole year in 2020, almost I couldn't walk, and I was not able to go to the hospital because it was during COVID, and they was telling everybody, if you ain't got COVID, this ain't the place you want to be. Thank you so much. But in the words of Bishop Morton, he said, I'm still standing. I'm still trusting. I'm still holding on to what I believe. And I'm still motivated and I'm fully persuaded. I'm still standing on the word that's in my heart.
Appreciate the super sticker, The Life of Mines.
No, that contact was lost back when I had, well, she asked me, could she come here to Cincinnati? I was telling her about all of the assistance they have here, you know, as far as getting her treatment. But she came here and she didn't accept any of that. She came out here and she got in debt with people here. I had to stand up for her. This is back before I had that fall. I had to stand up for her to keep her from getting hurt. And I asked her, I said, what are you doing? And she argued with me and all this kind of stuff. So I left it alone, you know.
Looks like he's going to start snoring at any
Take the
moment.
horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. And the last I had heard about her from somebody that we mutually had, well, she met and I knew.
I hope he has a 24-hour choir provider, core provider.
Yeah, him asking for money after he got with the child.
You know he lying through his dusty teeth.
Yeah, once because the news got back to me from Annette that he had gotten some girl pregnant, and he was asking everybody for money.
You mean dentures? Is he asleep and talking at the same? I can't see his eyes. That's why your legs was hurt. They beat. Your eyes crossed.
Which I couldn't do anything because I don't got no money.
Corey, I keep seeing bugs fly out his nose, mouth area. Appreciate the super stickers, cent dollars. This dude right here, yeah.
And from what his grandmother told me, he had been asking everybody for money.
Talking about Vari, NAZIYAH's brother. I like how he giving us a different background.
Yeah, he was asking everybody for money.
I like how, oh, I read that. Shank, core provider like jobs around the house, stuff like that.
I'm up. Yeah, he was asking everybody for money. And you know that wasn't a shocker because a lot of people, since I've moved from Detroit, a lot of people that I know from down there would call me, say, "Oh, you got some money I can hold?" No, because I'm not DHS.
Had me dying swatting them nets.
That's wonderful because I sure don't have it.
No, them bugs flying around like garbage. He stank. They just keep appearing. When he spoke, you know his breath stink. Y'all terrible in the chat. Chores like kids have chores to do, Shank. LOL, not cool.
What about the money? I said, yeah, that's what he was doing. He called me asking for money, and I was like, no, I don't have no money. I can help you.
Somebody get him a pic for his nappy naps. He looks like he smells. Sorry.
Even the shirt I got on right now was donated to me.
What got me when he blew his nose on live? I see you, Nene. Is that a mirror in the background he got? Shit, stacked to the damn seal. Y'all know that courtroom gonna stink because name one of them that didn't look dusty. I ain't gonna hold y'all that much longer.
And no drug dealer gave me no $7,000.
I got about 20 DMs, 25 DMs I gotta look at. All of them got attention, funky ass. Oh, have mercy, y'all.
Yep. If that was the case, I wouldn't have got evicted out of my last apartment. Well, the apartment I was in during the time when lady had came down here, I got evicted because I had no money to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody tell me to delete anything.
Now we asking him about the messages that he told Vari to delete.
Nobody told me to delete anything. I got messages all the way back from the first time messages started messaging.
Okay, Rockin' Robin. All right. Y'all tired of seeing Kenny, the evangelist? Y'all want to see Jarvis's stable of women? Okay, Rockin' Robin. Okay, Rockin' Robin. Y'all got Rockin' Robin to thanks for seeing Jarvis's stable of women. Rockin' Robin said, no. Ooh. Rockin' Robin said, no. I'm about to take a bleach because I just keep thinking something crawling on me. I don't know what's worse. I said, don't. I know that chair mad as you know what. Lord have mercy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Appreciate you, Rockin' Robin. Jacqueline, I had to help him out. He definitely looked like his breath stank. I keep doing a breath test on me blowing in my hand. What you do like this? And smell it. Those lashes get me every time. Ooh.
My text messages go all the way back, I think, to about 2010, 2009. I don't delete nothing because I know how brown people can be, and you have to keep receipts. Oh, ain't nobody told me to delete nothing.
You did tell Vari to delete the messages. Or even he told you to delete them. One of y'all. I can't remember y'all. My brain clogged from laughing right now. I ain't gonna hold y'all that much longer.
No, no, no. I have no connection, or nor can I call anyone. What, between me and Vari? There's no messages there to show other than him asking for money.
But there is messages with you and him, Kenneth. You lying again.
Let me show y'all something here. Because I'm afraid y'all don't have a clear understanding of what I'm saying. I guess, I can't show them to you when I'm on the phone where they came through. They're not on this phone. I have not used this as my main number in a while. This is my secondary number. This is the number I use to contact my doctors and stuff like that.
All right, y'all. We get ready to wrap it up, y'all.
You know, it's just so funny. All this time that y'all are spending to try to add me into this situation that I don't even live in the same state of, all this energy should be going on finding that girl, NAZIYAH. I think it's Shyness Harris.
See what I'm
The
saying?
energy should be going on finding her.
They ain't playing with a name, y'all. Come on, Kenny.
I'll do it because I don't got nothing to hide. I can show you the whole thing. Well, I can't show it to you now because I'm on the phone. But
appreciate the super chat, Tina. Tina says, hold up, y'all. Tina says, Shank, the link isn't working. And mods, y'all some funky asses too. Tina cussing all of us out, mods. Tina coming for all of us. Shank, the link isn't working. And mods, y'all some funky asses too. Rock Squad want to join the chat. We're so hurt right now. I told y'all. Then a Rock Squad need to purchase a membership. Y'all cheap funky asses in the Rock Squad. Y'all funky asses so cheap that y'all won't purchase a membership with y'all funky cheap asses. Take that, Tina, and the rest of y'all. I know I'm all kind of funky asses right now.
But it is kind of crazy that it's just crazy though that you're trying to put somebody that's handicapped and has been so from 2020 to now into something.
Oh, I gotta get ready.
No, all I was doing was telling you the truth, what wasn't being told to you on the news. No, I do not love attention because I don't even like being on camera.
Now, what he say, y'all? I'm just telling y'all the truth that wasn't told on the news. What's the truth? That's what we all want to know. What's the truth that wasn't told on the news? Come on, Kenny.
I really don't. Show you how much I hate cameras. I took all of my baby pictures and I burnt them because I got tired of my mother showing pictures of me to people. And so since she wouldn't stop, I stopped it. I took them pictures and threw them in the fire.
See, why you throw your pictures in the fire? Now, see, I guess he's mad at his mom. I guess you was mad at your mom about that. Listen, Kenneth, and this is what I know about a mom's love. A mom's love for her child can't be measured. Regardless of what people might say about her child, especially her son. Regardless of the names people call that woman's son, regardless of how bad that woman's son is, a mom loves her son unconditional. Now, and I'm not throwing shade or nothing like that when I say this. Maybe you felt as though you wasn't pleasing on the eyes. And maybe when you was young, people did tease you. I got teased when I was young. Hell, my funky ass still get teased to this day. But everybody can't handle that, the way other people can handle it. I would just roast they funky asses back. They started cracking jokes on me. I just roast them back. Sometimes I will win, sometimes I will lose. But that's what it seems like to me, Kenneth. It seems like that you was picked on and you was bullied growing up and everything, and you felt the shame in yourself. And I ain't trying to disrespect you, and I ain't trying to make no fun of you about that. I'm not. And I think that you maybe caught some kind of attitude or maybe felt some type of way about your mom, because you even said it yourself. She was showing the pictures and everything of you, so you took the pictures and you burnt them pictures up. I can assure you this much, and I don't even know your mom, but I can assure you this much. When your mom was showing your pictures to people, she was showing your pictures as her being proud of you. Look, everybody, look at my son. Look at my son. That's that unconditional love that comes from a mother. Now, ladies, on a serious note, if I'm wrong, correct me. Now, we roast you and we cut a fool and all of that. You know what I mean? Because you put yourself in that predicament for us to roast your funky ass. But as a child, we wouldn't roast you. But I just think that, and I could be wrong, I think that that's where the animosity, I think that got a lot to do with it that he has towards his mom. But I can assure you that your mom didn't mean no harm. I'm sure of that. Your mom got unconditional love. We're going to wrap it up in a little bit, y'all. And we're going to get out of here. He wants people to feel sorry for him. He knows his mama loves him. He wants to make it about him. I agree with you, Sama. I agree with you on that. Mom wasn't ashamed of him. He was ashamed of himself. That's facts. That's facts. Now, I could be wrong, Kenneth, but I think that's the root. I think that's the root of your issues. And I understand you. I understand you. Yeah, Shank, he didn't burn the pic because his mom kept showing him. Nah. I think that's the beginning of your issues, Kenneth. Real talk.
I did. I threw all my baby pictures up. I burnt them all. I couldn't show you a baby picture if you paid because I burned them all up.
Why would you burn up your baby pictures?
I burned them all up.
Why would you burn up your baby pictures? You right, Sama. He don't like himself. Yeah.
I don't think I was. I don't think I am now.
I see you, Dana. I see you, Dana J.
So not only was I ugly then, but because of the years and the things that had happened to my body causing me not to be able to walk and move the way I want to, the ugliness has just got even uglier.
And I'm gonna stop it right there, y'all, because as much as we do cut a fool over here, and as much as I do allow y'all to roast him, I wouldn't, because I know that there's trauma there. He's suffering from low self-esteem, and that's trauma. And I don't want to be the cause of anything that he may possibly attempt to do to himself. But I see it now, y'all. I see it. My only advice to you, Kenneth, is seek some counseling. Seek some counseling. Seek some counseling. On a serious note, just seek some counseling, all right? And just know that, we do roast you because you put yourself in the predicament to be roast. And man to man, just next time you come live, just make sure you are presentable. You know what I mean? Make sure you go ahead and hit the vape before you come on the live. You know, it's up to you. It's up to you. Can't nobody make the change for you but you. I can talk you till your head turn off. I can give you all the advice, man to man, that I have for you. But until you take the step, until you take accountability and make yourself a better person, stop quoting scriptures. You know, that's a big problem. You know, you keep quoting scriptures, you keep pushing the blame on everybody else. I do believe that your heart is sincere. I believe that your heart is there. But I just believe that you need a little guidance. And maybe you might not have to get the guidance from me. Maybe you can get the guidance from somebody else. But seek counseling, all right? Salute everybody. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. I will leave the chat running and you all can hang around. Salute everybody.
The piranhas eat the meat.
Big Lou, Shane Rock, 8 niggas, where the work at? I got some bad bitches bout they bread, they be twerking. Get a boosty boo in the boot, brain ain't working. Got the money, lotion up my palms, like it's some jerky. Yeah, I hit that 2-step, time to, I'm about money. She say that pussy good and sweet, bet it tastes like honey. I be chasing for them dollars, I be looking for them stacks. Bet lil' mama gon' holler when I hit it from the back. Yeah, doggy style of ass, got her screaming out, man. They already know it's mob, ain't no need to explain. Got it tatted on me, nigga, can't go against the grain. Fuck what they talking, it's $1 million thing.
Got $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. I'm trying to $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
See, my fuck game is straight, yeah, I lay down long. It's a scratch and banging on my chest like I'm King Kong. A very freaky girl, that the type to take the mama. Had a crushing pill, smoking weed like a combine. Not the cutest nigga, but my pimp game strong. Ooh, nigga, no Viagra, but my dick stay hard. Up and down chick, cause she help me put in work. Catch your ass slipping while you flirting with her skirt. See, I live life the G-way, getting on the freeway. She look good, but pimpin' ain't easy. If she ain't nasty, since she can't please me, I'm seductive type. Touch me, tease
Got $1
me.
million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. I'm trying to $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
It's $1 million affair, the jewels be gleaming. When I walk in, them pretty hoes be scheming, trying to figure a way that they could give me a threesome. By the end of the night, them sucker niggas be beaming, but I'm on my shit, the 4/5 on hit, just in case them niggas right there wanna trip. I knocked a sip for his chick a few years ago. Put her up on some game, showed her how to get dough. I got $1 million THANG in the club with a BADDIE. She said she loves me in that movie, OG like me, and all them hoes from her hood wanna see about me.
Got $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. I'm trying to $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. I'm trying to
your love in the morning is all I need to get me by. Sweet lady, just a little bit more. That's all I want. 'Cause I need your loving tonight. Is you feeling me, baby?
I came into this game like a sinner with a prayer, with only one dream to be the world's famous player. The life that we live sometimes ain't always right. I see you need a father figure to put structure in your life. You got a lot of hood in you, so you call yourself a bitch. But beneath it all, I see a sexy head chick who's just looking for a real one who got it this together. A nigga that can lead, so you can love forever. Money ain't an issue, 'cause you got your own stacks. Let me make you feel important and always have your back. I can tell by your hate that you had a bad day. Let me wipe your tears and tell you everything'll be okay. Now your friends gon' hate and tell you I'm a bad man. Don't let the messiest war keep you from a good thing. It's a king and queen thing, a new gang. You know how I roll, it's $1 million thing.
Just a little bit of your love in the morning is all I need to get me by. Sweet lady, just a little bit more. That's all.
What went wrong with the Baltimore City Police Department and Freddie Gray?
Give me a Mac and a 9 and I'm armed to do it. I had them slugs run up in you like embalming fluid. I'm out that mob and I got the scars to prove it. What's the point of holding heat without the heart to use it? Cops are clueless, so they can't stop the movement. I'm a YG nigga and the Glock is ruthless. FM is the main attraction. Aim the Gatlin and watch niggas fall like it's a chain reaction. Mainly stacking, now that the game is lacking. I'm the first in command and shank rocks the captain. And my flow changed from white gold to platinum. I put the yay down, cutty. Now I'm finally rapping. Better lay down, buddy, or you know what I had.
The first thing that went wrong was they pursued her. They never were supposed to pursue her. They didn't have probable cause to pursue her.
This is real Baltimore. No. This is what people have to wake up and wonder where they're going to go to get them in.
That wasn't the first riot. The first riots happened with when the Baltimore banks made bad investments. You had a riot that was known as the Baltimore Bank Riot. I don't want to make it seem like I'm bashing the mother of the year, but we have to look at how they played that whole situation. It goes back to the old Willie Lynch. When she went upside his head and smacked him and everything. Now, if I'd done it, a black man would have done that on national television. They would have locked me up.
I'm from the city that reads, my city still bleeds. And homicides multiply like cops with keys, you do the math. On my block you won't last, as a youngin' had to be gunning and you won't last. Don't show me a cannon, my reach too fast, don't think I wasn't. Got the rumor mill buzzing, my hootin' sent your cousin back to you with a concussion. Just cause my teeth is flashing, didn't think that I would blast him. Not unless he touched my faction, then we gotta get the mashing. A DE will be catching, rest in pieces with they tagging. You never catch me bragging, that's the code I live by gladly. Protect me and my family, cause silence is a virtue. Then them boys, they come to hurt you, and who you gon' run to? They labeled you a Kobe, now your own family don't know you. Your neighborhood don't trust you, now see all the issues go through. Snitches get stitches, man, for running your mouth in my block. Not the corner, not the wire, where the cops cockin' fire. Ain't no way to get you higher, it's my block.
Now let me take it elementary school. The man has to step up and take his full responsibility back into the community. Your OGs, I need the OGs to be real OGs, man, and let the young ones know that it's not about banging that gun. It's not about killing, but you know, teach him, man. Look, go to school, get an education.
We out that mall, and it's simple and plain. Lane that we headed to